Okay. I'm just getting ready here to play some Casey's Gold. This is I've been having fun with this game. I just bought the game when it came out. Got the ROM fired up right now. I do have the cartridge as well. I have that one. I opened it up. I did an unboxing. And yeah, so I got the manual here, so I actually know what I'm doing, which is good. But yeah, so pretty much I'm going to try it on my original actual Atari as well. But for this purpose of streaming, obviously I don't have the setup to do my real Atari, but that's okay. I mean, the ROM works just as good. I'm just gonna try and figure out my setup here. And let some people know maybe that on my Facebook page that I'm streaming. Hopefully everybody can hear. It's been a while since I've streamed, so you know the setup not really set up for it. I had to reset everything. I don't know. Before, I remember I used to be able to set things up before it would start streaming. Now it just seems like it starts streaming right away. I don't know. I gotta figure this out. Otherwise, you get this boring piece of the stream. I just want to make sure if anybody comes on for any chats that I'm ready for that too. This will be fun. So yeah, I played this before. Well, I did a video where I played it, but then I played it again on my own without doing a video. And I got a little bit further now that I actually was able to read the manual and know what things did. And that helped a lot. I'm just going to...
When shit happens, home insurance can help. Get a free quote from Square One in less than...
All right. Just get my chat box ready. Then we can get started playing the game. Chat box go. Oh, I had it and I lost it. Restore chat. Oh, it's okay. Anyways, let's play some Casey's Gold. Too many windows open. I put the window over here. There we go. That's better. Yeah, the thing about this game is it does get a little bit hard. For sure. Let's see here. Alright. So on this level, you gotta find 2 gold bars and the balloons. There we are. There's Casey. Now, the thing I didn't know until I read the manual was in certain areas, in the shadow areas of certain cars, if you duck and push the button, you get you can get some stuff like the balloons and some other things, gold coins and all that kind of fun stuff. I'm going to pop up the chat and put it over here. I'm sick of looking in two different directions. That's better. Alright. Now the game isn't like extremely hard, I'd say, but I mean, like these little characters do get a little annoying. Okay, so we got one balloon. Oh, I forgot to check how many lives I did. Actually, I should do that. Oh, no, let's just... I believe... Looks similar to Keystone Capers copy control. Yeah, well, this is supposed to be in the same world as Keystone Capers. Just trying to... Oops. I don't like this keyboard. Okay. Yeah, this is, I guess instead of making an actual sequel to... Oops, I forgot to search for the balloon. Instead of making, like, another sequel of Keystone Kelly, this is supposed to be, like, a relative or something. Used to own an Atari 2600 back then. That's awesome. Yeah, I didn't grow up with the Atari. I grew up with the Intellivision, but I ended up getting an Atari when they came out in the 89, 90, somewhere around there, when they came out with the Junior. But I had friends that had an Atari, so I got to play it every once in a while. That was the beauty back then, was you always knew somebody who had a different console. And the consoles were so different, too. You know, today someone will say, oh, I have a PlayStation 5, and another person will say, I have an Xbox. And, I mean, the games are almost the same. They put the same games on both consoles. They don't look terribly different. They don't play terribly different. But back in the day, you know, if you had an Intellivision, it was much different than the Atari. And then somebody else would have a ColecoVision, or a Commodore 64, or a whatever. There were so many different systems at that day. That's the gold bar. I think I need to jump on it. This game does play a little bit like the Circus Convoy game that Audacity Games put out, their first game. It's a little similar. I mean, yeah, it's also on a train. I mean, that's of course. But the... I forget where... Oh, yeah. See, I made a balloon appear by ducking and jumping. Oh, there we go. Sadly, never owned the other Ataris. Yeah, I think that was pretty normal, too. A lot of people, when you had a system, your parents were like, that's the only system we have. Or, you know, especially when Nintendo came out. I'm sure a lot of kids were told that what do you need a Nintendo for? You have an Atari. So you pretty much stick with what you had, which was fairly common. We started with the Intellivision and then got a Commodore 64. And so those were the systems that I pretty much spent my youth on. I want to turn it back off. What are those things? Ants? There's a description in the manual that tells you what these critters are. Back at the start of the train. You can't go any further than that, obviously. I don't know why that the ladders only go like this. I guess there's like that one part with the balloon. Oh, lost a man. Jump and collect like pitfall as well. Yeah, exactly. I mean, This does have all of the makings of how an Activision game would have been if this existed back in the day. I think Dan Kitchen was originally working on this game or a similar game to this back in that day. And like to be an actual official sequel to Keystone Capers. But it was like one of those things where it kind of got shelved. Probably around the time, you know, that the video game crash. Where a lot of games were probably put on hold at that point. I seem to recall him saying that in an interview. I don't remember which interview it was. I don't know if it was when I had him on the show, or if I was watching someone else's. But we were talking about, at the time, it was supposed to be Gold Rush, I think, was the original name of this game that he was going to call it. And then he, I guess, decided to change it to Casey's Gold. Maybe when they came up with the name Casey. Now that's that scorpion dude that's in Pitfall. I don't like him. Although he's not as hard to jump over in this version. In this game. Oh, made a balloon appear. Oh. Whew. I started with the RCA Studio 2. You didn't miss much. RCA Studio 2, eh? Got all 4 balloons. Lapsed score. Okay, so level 4, I gotta find 10 bars of gold. And 4 balloons. Oh, these things. Oh. In the manual, there's a section at the back that says there is some Easter eggs in this game. And if you find them, Dan Kitchen left an email address for you to contact him and let him know that you found his Easter eggs. I wonder if anybody will find them. I think a lot of programmers, especially, you know, these types of programmers love to leave those little Easter eggs. It's something to do with, like, certain characters appear. Maybe some character from, or maybe the crook from Keystone Capers. I don't know. That'd be funny. Or maybe Keystone Kelly himself. Maybe he's in this. That'd be great. Yeah, like the Scorpion from Pitfall. Even in Circus Convoy, when you go into that one train and it looks like Pitfall. Oops. Now the one thing I wanted to do, but I didn't do it, was, and I don't know, because I'm using the emulator, I don't know what the difficulty switches are set to, but if you set the difficulty switch to B, I think it's the right one, you get more lives. So you either start off with 3 lives or 5 lives, I think it is. And then the other difficulty switch apparently has some kind of like, turns off the anti-traction or something. So when the train is moving or bumps or something, something to do with that. I read that and I'm like, oh, that's interesting. But I forgot to check. What am I missing here? Oh, maybe... I don't think I was supposed to do that. Ah, darn it. Jumped right off the train. No. I think that needs to be down. Oh, maybe I need to go into another room in that one car. hate this thing. Ah. Spider. I don't recall if I went into the other train. No, I didn't. Oh, shoot. Yeah, here we are. Lost a lot of lives. I think the next level is the town level. Looks like something from the Mountain King game. Whoops. Maybe it is. I'm just hitting everything. Oh, jeez. Aliens. Hey, what's up? Super Mega Graphics 64. Yeah, I had a day off work today, so... Oops. Ah. Why not play or do a stream? Oh. Good. I'm hitting everything all of a sudden. The one thing that I wanted to try when I, because right now I'm playing it on, as I said at the beginning, I'm playing it on an emulator. But if I get to play it on my real Atari, which I will eventually, I can use my joystick instead of this gamepad that I'm using. Probably have better control. Alright, so this is the town level. So, find 32 gold coins within 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Alright. So now he's got this cowboy hat on. Gotta watch out for those. Those are in Stampede, I believe, right? The cow skulls or whatever they are. How do I get up there? Yeah, Stampede. Another classic Activision game. This is like kind of like in Super Mario Brothers, where you go into those areas where you're just collecting coins. So to move that thing, you have to be holding down the fire button. Woo! You have to be holding down the fire button when you walk into it, and then you can move it. Oh, crap. I'm running out of time. Trying to get the handle of this. You gotta hold down the button without jumping over it. Oh, how do I do that? I didn't realize I could do that. I have to read that again in the manual. It said something about going into Windows. So I guess that's the red key is what I need. Oh yeah, the key was from Adventure, that's right. Open the door. How do I go in? Whoa, a ghost. What the heck? So if it's emulated, can you go into developer mode in Stella after fighting? Give yourself a ridiculous amount of lives, or the developers found a way to block it. Oh, I have no idea. Okay, I ran out of time on that one. Definitely got to figure out them windows. How to get into the windows. Yeah, I wouldn't know the first thing about going into the code and messing around with it. Oh, yeah, these things. Stupid helicopters. Oh. That was terrible. Oh! Smoke soot up the butt. Oh. Hey, got a heart. Oops. I gotta be looking for the balloons. Yeah, the scrolling background is really nice. He did a really good job on the aesthetics of this game. I call that parallax scrolling or something like that. Oh. At the steam engine. Just gotta learn where to duck. Jump too fast. Too soon, I mean. Go. Losing too many lives. Or hearts, I should say. That is the airplane Keystone Capers. Looks like it's blue in this one. In Keystone Capers, if you hit that thing, you lose a full life. I thought it was going to go up. Game over. No fair. I think I ran into too many obstacles there. Let me see if I can figure out. I know it said the difficulty switches. I'm just going to read that part. The left difficulty in the A position, you'll be playing in Pro mode, where you start with 3 health hearts. Oh, 3 health hearts. With the switch at the B position, Novice mode, you get the 5 health hearts. Okay. I thought it was lives, but it's health hearts. Never mind then. He has the difficulty switches to not have the train car bobble, it seems. Yeah. You can, that's the other switch. That's the, where is it? Difficulty switch. Right difficulty switch Adjust the train's suspension shock absorber system. In the A position, the train will visually bounce as it makes its way through the tracks. The switch on the B position, the train's suspension system is engaged. So, interesting. Scan store. I don't need that. How do I restart? Oh. Doesn't want to restart on me. Oh, wait. Just reboot it. Give me a second here. I don't know why I couldn't. There we go. Like pushing all these buttons. That's the other thing about playing on the emulators. Remembering all the stupid buttons. All right. Let's try that again. See if I can get somewhere. Gotta be a little bit more patient with the obstacles, I think. Most of them you just kind of have to figure out a pattern. Give me a balloon. Oh. Oops. Jumped too early. Oh, I forgot to look for the other balloon. Alright, let's do that. Oh my goodness. So maybe it is health hearts. Oh, I think this is, yeah, this is the end. Whenever you see that coal car. Oops. I think this game has like over 20 levels. Like, I think it's like 25, 30 levels. And I'm having a heck of a time getting to level 6. Okay, what did I open up? Oops. Shouldn't have jumped there. I like that when you get the final balloon, you don't have to like walk all the way back to the conductor car or whatever. Oh yeah, switch. How's it going, gold rat? Spider senses are tingling. Oh. I don't know what that thing is supposed to be. It looks like a... That's supposed to be a spider as well? A green one? Yeah, this game is cool. Whoa, how do I bounce like that? Whoa. That's weird. Just bounces back. Am I at the end again? Yeah. So I must have missed something. Go. Okay, I don't know why I did that. I get so eager to want to jump. Ah. See if I could, no, push the wrong button there. Alright, there's the right difficulty, A and B. Alright, I just reset it back to the first level. I think I just put it on so the, yeah, now the train bounces. See how that, oh yeah, that's so weird. It's like every once in a while it just does that shake. Make it look like you're actually on a train. Has he searched for any of the hidden balloons yet? Yeah, I found a few. Look like Donkey Kong jumping off the edge for the hammer with that bounce. Hey, yeah, you're right. When you do that edge of the thing to bounce back to get the hammer. Yeah, I'm gonna... No, I don't want black and white color mode. Wait, hold on. I want to turn off that bouncing, the anti-shock thingy or whatever it was that I had on there. It's getting annoying. Really got to do like a little table of what all the keys do on my keyboard for the emulator. One balloon. How many men have I lost already? It's funny how, you know, in a game like this, something that's just sitting there can be a problem. You know, like that's how it was also in Keystone Capers. I mean, a lot of the obstacles were just something sitting there. I mean, you had the shopping carts that moved, the planes, and then the what were they? The radios. Oops. always get it mixed up because I think I always thought, is it a radio or is it a jewelry counter in the Keystone Capers? Like I always forget. 'Cause I think I used to think they were jewelry counters, but I think they're actually radios. Oops, I forgot. I shouldn't jump. Yeah, it's pretty much Keystone Capers. I think this guy is supposed to be Keystone Kelly's relative, cousin, or something like that. I think that's the lore. Yeah, Keystone Capers. That game was the reason why I wanted an Atari in the first place. I remember when they were for sale, the Atari Juniors, the 2600 Junior. I was looking at it in the store, and they had Keystone Capers there, and I just really wanted that game. I just remember looking at the box, thinking that looks so much fun, and so yeah, I got my Atari. I bought the Atari with the Keystone Capers and Midnight Magic Pinball. And that's why I played the heck out of Keystone Capers, which was why I chose to make Keystone Coppers Keystone Cops for the Intellivision as my first official game that got released. When I started programming it, I was like, I just wanted to see if I could pull it off. But then people started asking if I would release it, and it went from there. And I started releasing more Intellivision games. Oh! Making Keystone Cops wasn't too difficult, but I did spend a lot more time on the trying to get the escalator to work. More time than I wanted to, anyway. I think out of all the making of the Keystone Cops game, whoops, too fast. I gotta slow down. Getting the escalators to work properly was the biggest challenge. Well, not really to work, but to look better than I could get them. I mean, I was trying to make them look more like they do in the Atari version, but I ended up making them all a solid color. Much like in real life, spiders are not collectibles. Yeah, those spiders must be from Dan Kitchen's other game, Crackpots, I think. There's Spider Fighter and Crackpots. I don't think Dan made Spider Fighter, though. Did they say if they put anything for rolling the score? I got 6 white hats on Keystone Capers way back in the day. Think kaboom you got for your score. Yeah, because I know Crackpots has quite a few insects and stuff on it. Okay, this time don't jump underneath him. No, I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Ah, darn scorpion. Go back to Pitfall where you belong. Much like with Circus Convoy, you kind of have to remember where everything is. And of course, the balloon is from Pitfall 2. Oops. Yeah, Hero had spiders as well. That's right. Yep. There is that other game that Audacity put out as well. I think it was made by the guy who made Hero. Something abduction, alien abduction or something like that. Oh, where did he come from? Little trains on a train. Trainception. Hey, it's Stu's Game Reviews. Just got your physical copy yesterday. Alright. I was kind of worried I wasn't going to get mine because, of course, you know, Canada Post, the mail system in Canada, they're all on strike. And they went on strike about a week before this game got released. And I wanted to get the collector's edition just so I could make sure I got the ROM. And yeah, I was expecting that the physical game would end up at the Canada Post office or somewhere and just sit there until they go back to work. And then it would be a backlog, and who knows how long it would take. And you know, some things end up missing, but I didn't want to, you know, pass on the opportunity to get this game, so I didn't expect to get my physical copy as quickly as I did. But because they changed couriers, and they realized that I guess the United Postal Service said they're not going to be sending anything to Canada Post because of the strike. Oh, stupid airplane. So I was actually able to get it through a different courier service, and that's good. I'm glad that they did that, because they could have just easily said, okay, well, until your post office starts working again, you're not going to get your package. I got Coleco Homebrew that I want to stream, but they asked me not to stream it until the Canada Post strike is resolved and other people can get their copies. That makes sense. Now I have to remember how I did that when I got here the first time, where I went into the window. Might have to crack open the manual again. ColecoVision had the best version of Venture, in my own opinion. Yeah, I think so. I like the Intellivision one as well. I grew up with the Intellivision one, but I think the Intellivision version was a really good port of the game. But Coleco definitely, obviously, was better. Better than the arcade. Oops. got the key. The Atari 2600 one it's difficult. And it's only got the two rooms, the 2 levels or whatever. But I find the Atari one's a little bit harder to play. Although the Venture Reloaded on the Atari 2600, I don't know if it's a hack or a homebrew. I think it's a hack, where they added in the extra levels and made it look more like the arcade. I did a video on that one a while ago. Adventure Reloaded. This ghost is annoying. I think I'm supposed to go up those up there. Yeah. Oh. Oh, I see. So you just stand in front of the window and jump. Oh. Cool. Oh crap. 30 seconds. 30 seconds to get the rest of the coins. Now that I understand how to use the window. No pressure or nothing. Did I get them all? No? Where did I miss? Oh, and that's maybe because I'm supposed to go in these windows. Yeah, there we go. Okay. What does the time limit in this game symbolize? Is that the end of the gold rush or something? That's a good question. There's also the elapsed time. I think it's all about score and trying to best yourself. I mean, in that level, it was all about you had 2 minutes, what was it, 2:30 to get all the gold. And then it's the level's over. Ah, tumbleweed. Like literally everything hurts this guy. Oh, wasn't ready for that. I find the helicopters very annoying. Oh, that too. Gain a heart, lose a heart. Lose a heart, gain a heart. Oops. That coal section seems unfair. How are you supposed to know when the coal pops up from under you? Yeah, you just gotta be lucky. That's what it just comes down to. Or you gotta time it, I guess. Like maybe there's a pattern to them. Oh, no. Oh, I thought I would make it underneath. Guess not. Oh. Such an odd bouncing ball. I think I'm on my last man. I wonder, I was going to say, I wonder if it only comes up in certain sections, but it just came up from under my feet there. already down here. Yes. Wait. Nervous please. Oh, no! Not again. Easy does it. Just gotta get used to the gotta get used to the movements of the walls and the spiders and everything. I want to try and get all the gold in that town, which is level 5. Oh, thought he was gonna stop. Hold on a sec. Forgot to grab the balloon. I realized what I was doing. I was trying to reset the game earlier, and I was pushing what I thought was the right button, but I was mixing up the emulator. I was thinking about the JZ INTV emulator, which uses the F12 button to reset. But in the Stella emulator, it's F2. Oh, 514. What does that number mean? Is there any meaning to that? The audacity of those helicopters. Exactly. The audacity of this game. Audacity. Oh. But definitely this is the game I've been waiting for ever since Dan Kitchen announced he was making it and he started showing screenshots. This was the game I was waiting for. Hey, Eric. And I'm glad he was able to finish it. I mean, it took him probably longer than they probably were hoping to have. But like they said, they were not going to rush out a game if it wasn't 100% ready to go. And you got to respect them for that. Not just going to haphazardly slap out a game just because they want to, you know, start making money. It's not about that. It's about making sure they put out a perfect product. And there's no real pressure for them to get the game finished on time for any reason. Once they're ready, they put it up for sale. Like I know with some companies. Ah, shoot! A little too fast. They want to have the games ready for certain events, like the Portland Retrogaming Expo or something like that. Ah, I didn't grab the balloon. I know for some of the Intellivision games that I've worked on, that was the cutoff date, was to have the game ready and packaged for the Portland Retro Gaming Expo. So, yeah, there was a little bit of pressure to complete certain games. I mean, a lot of them I already had pretty much completed, but doing the final touches, the testing, and all that stuff. When Dan hooked up with Audacity, I was concerned there might be too many cooks in the kitchen. kitchen in the kitchen. Actually, I wasn't, but I just wanted to make that joke. He's super lucky to be able to collaborate with David Crane. Well, that's what's cool, is that they are the original Activision programmers who all worked together back in the day. So, you know, being able to still work today on games. Not just, oh, that was dumb. Not just Atari, but what? What's going on? Push the button. Because I know they work on more than just Atari games, like... and not just for the 2600. Did I like lose all my men already? I think I should just start over. Yeah. See if there's a balloon down here. Be neat to figure out those Easter eggs that they have in this game. Can't remember where he said it was, or mentioned something in the manual about it. You know what's interesting too is in the manual here, it talks about this game Poseidon's Gate, and it looks like it's interestingly enough something very similar to what I started working on for the Intellivision, which is like a kind of like Aqua Venture, which was a I guess it was like a prototype game that for the Atari 2600 that they didn't start really releasing it until the flashback system, I believe. And now you can actually buy a physical cartridge from Atari. But I was working on a version of that game which had more to it, more levels and, you know, things, you got to find treasure and stuff like that. And that's what that game looks like. So it's called, this is like coming out, it's David Creighton's making it. It's called Poseidon, something in Poseidon's Gate. I don't know, it's kind of in a, what do they call it? Rescue from Poseidon's Gate. So this is one that's going to be coming out from Audacity. Obviously, I don't know when. It just says that it's going to come out. And yeah, I was working on a game for the Intellivision that's pretty much similar to that. So I guess I'm going to wait and see what they pull off. But that was weird. I kept bouncing back for some reason. I mean, because, like, I started off making just Aquaventure for the Intellivision, which itself is not, you know, there's not a lot to the game. It's just, you know, level 1, you just got to go down one screen, and then level 2, it's like 2 more screens, and then all the way up until the last one where you get all the way to the bottom, there's like 5 screens, and then the game just kind of repeats. And so I pretty much finished it like that. Or I could have finished it like that. But then I was thinking about it. I'm like, you know, it'd be cool to add more stuff to this game. Like, finding more than just, you know, the one treasure. Whoops. Like having locked areas where you have to find keys, and you can find, you go even deeper, you can go into rooms to the right and the left, fight bigger enemies, you know, that type of idea was what I was thinking about. I started like programming this big octopus type creature where you have to spear all the all its legs, you know. And I created a bomb that you could detonate to blow things up. So you can blow a hole in the wall. Did I go this way yet? Oh yeah. Never heard of it till I mentioned it. Eh. Well, I like the Atari version, the Atari game itself. I remember when I first started playing it, I didn't even realize it was a prototype game. And I was trying to find it. I'm like, how come I can never find this game anywhere? And then I learned it was a prototype, and I'm like, oh, because I had it on the emulator, and I'm like, how come I don't see this game anywhere for sale? And that kind of made sense. I didn't get the one that Atari just put out. You know, they started selling new Atari 2600 games to go along with their 2600 Plus. I didn't get any of those. You have it on the Atari 50 collection. Yeah. Mr. Run and Jump. Yeah, that's a fun game. It's hard. It's harder than this. I can't get very far in Mr. Run and Jump. I wish I had the ROM for it. I bought the cartridge. So that's the only one that I bought from them. Yeah, forgot about that game. It's the only one I actually did buy. But I didn't buy any of the repackaged... I know they did some repackaged of the classic games, like Yar's Revenge and stuff. I think they did, and I didn't buy any of those. Or any of those collector series ones. I'm not going to pay all that money for a game I already have. And from Audacity, I have the Circus Convoy, which I bought. You can probably get those games for $5 too. They offered a limited physical version, but it sold out right away, but they were offering it again, supposedly. A new Yar's Modern game. Oh, yeah. Isn't a Yar's game like an RPG style game or something like that? Or a platformer, or something completely different than... like, no real relation to the video game itself. The original game, I should say. Yar's Recharge is a decent game. It's a bit different. Not a fan of the Yar's Reimagined on 50. I'd rather play the classic than a reimagined version. Yeah. There's a Yar's Revenge 2 or something as well. Ah, you dumb scorpion thing. Get back to my choo-choo. Yar's Return. Yeah, I think that was on the flashback as well. But it's just Yar's Revenge, but it's got like two sides to it or something, or up and down, or I don't know. It's just a more advanced version of the game. I do have the Yar's Revenge on the Intellivision, the Homebrew Inc. came out with it. But I haven't opened it. I was like, I received the game and then I've never really opened it or tried it. But from what I see, it's very, very much just the same. Like, I don't think there's too much difference. I could be wrong. I don't think I have the ROM for it. Oops. Watch out for that dragonfly. I prefer Yard's Revenge over Yard's Return. Feel like there's not much room to fly. Yeah. Yeah, because more of the board is taken up. There's like these staircases in places where you can't go. Like that's where that other staircase was. Or ladders or whatever they are. Oh yes, this guy again. Oops. Didn't mean to jump that way. Oops. That was a missed jump. That sound it's making reminds me of a game. I'm trying to put my brain into it. The sound is from another game, for sure. I know Atari sound effects, a lot of the games have similar sound effects. But there's something about it that's, I don't know. Combat? Barnstorming, maybe that's it. I don't think it was River Raid. Okay, now I know how to get through the windows in this town. Gotta get the key. Yeah, well, yeah, for sure it would be Activision games. They're not going to use sounds from non-Activision stuff. Oops. Yeah, it is. It's way advanced for a 2600 game. And they said that they made this game using whatever was available at the time. Now I know that it would have been very expensive to make this game back then. Oops. Oh. I'll run out of time again. Okay, I gotta go back and use the red key to get into the house. Oops. See, the thing is, because of the lack of other buttons, you know, they have to get creative on how to control things. So, like, having to jump in front of the window to... It'd be handy if there was a second button for that, like the 7800 has. Ah. Trying to get up the bloody ladder. Ah, crap. There we go. Oh, jeez. Did I get them all? I don't think I got 26 found. Okay, back to this level again. I don't think I passed it yet. Of course, that's the oh, you stupid thing. That's the money sack that's in Keystone Capers. Oh, my favorite thing in the world. These annoying helicopters. Ow! What a stupid thing to die on. Oh, I keep doing that. I get the heart and then I lose it to that stupid truck. Or train or whatever that thing is. A little train within the big train. It's annoying that you can turn them on and off, and then turn them off again. Like, there's really no point to doing that, I don't think. I guess they just wanted to have that extra detail in the game as a, you know, a little bit of a obstacle of you accidentally switch it back off. Uh-oh. Ah. Whew. Why did I hit it? Darn it. I don't remember if I'm supposed to go back this way. Whoa! Oh! Right up the butt. Oops. What's gonna let me back up? I don't know which way I need to go. Did I already go in that one? What's going on here? The white ones are supposed to let you in. There should be a radar or arrow or some other indicator of what you're missing. What? Come on. I don't remember if I've been here or not. I think I have. I feel like I get lost in this game. Ah, the blue. Shoot. Look at that. Some kind of bird thing. Oh, man. Okay, off to the next level that I've never been on. Okay. What is that? Of course I hit it. Huh? Oh. Oh! Just like springing around the game like that. What's... Oh! Maybe I'm supposed to use this too. Yeah. There we go. Nobody said this game was easy. Oh no. Oh no, not another one. How the heck am I gonna do that? Oh, okay. So I have to wait till he's over my head. Oh. What is that? Will that kill me? Whoa. Floating candles. Got an extra heart there. Oh. All that to get a button. Oh, that one let me out. Where the heck am I now? I think I'm at the end. Yeah. At the train car. Well, that answers that question. It doesn't kill you. But you can't jump over it. So you have to go down in the train car. This is the spooky ghost car again. Oh no. I guess I have to do the same thing here. Huh. trial and error simulator. Yeah, basically. Boing. No! No! Oh, I made it pretty far. I mean, what was that? 6 levels? 30 levels in this game. 30 levels. And I'm struggling to get to 6. I can't imagine getting to level 30. I think you just got to play the crap out of this game and just totally get used to it. Because, I don't know. Yeah. Audacity Games is an app name. It's fitting. Anyways, yeah, I think that should be the end of this stream because I don't think I have it in me to do this again. This game's got me. But I've only made it to 21 levels. It took me nearly 3 hours to do it in one sitting. Whoa! Crazy. Like I said, though, I mean, playing it on an emulator, I'm just using this crappy... I mean, it's not crappy, but I mean, it's not what I'd prefer. I don't have like an Atari joystick thing to plug a real one in, and I don't have a USB version of it, but maybe one day I will. But anyways, yeah, thanks everybody for coming in and chatting, and that was great getting to get a little bit further in this game and learning actually how to do stuff in that town and go through the windows, so that'll definitely help me out next time I try playing this game, which, you know, I don't know. Thanks for subscribing. Anyways, yeah, everybody take care, and hopefully I can do another live stream again. I know I don't do them very often. I used to do them more often, but just haven't had the, I don't know, the time or the energy. But see everybody later.